Please shut off your engine and prepare to be boarded. Can I have your name?
My associates just been calling me Green.
My cohorts have been calling me Pink.
I can't really give you a name.
Friends call me Indigo.
All I really am, all we all are just tumbleweeds going through space, alright?
I don't know whether to be excited or, a little bit off with the fact that I saw you murder somebody today and you're doing all right. I was checking in to make sure your mentals.
We got out. Look, we're alive. I'm pretty sure those were just straight up bad guys. I don't know what makes them bad, but I think they're bad.
Right. We're not the bad guys.
No.
Local 51st Legion peacekeepers are asking for help of the whole populace for their assistance in locating a converted Conjugar-class corvette with the call sign Fire Drake. The crew of this ship stole an extremely dangerous artifact that the Guild of Engineers has confirmed is responsible for the damage caused to the Holt Gate.
Victor Bax, pleased to meet your acquaintance. He leans down and kisses you. Don't make me repeat myself. Where's the source?
I have no idea who you are or what you're talking about.
Quick stole it. Where is it?
Isn't this similar to that code we just learned about?
I have reason to believe that message is from me.
I'd be happy to look it over and possibly be able to crack the code eventually. That cube that Red has, that's another puzzle I'm trying to figure out as well.
And he's trying to figure out if he can tell where the metal is and how far it goes. So there's not really a point where it feels like it stops.
No.
What the fuck are you?
You have not been stationed on this station in quite some time. What was the reason that you came back? Is it related to your brother, Rod Glover?
Gentlemen, I got an easy question for you guys. Do you want to go back to the hegemony and the inevitable questioning and possible jail time for all this? Or do you want to come with us maybe and be free men for the rest of your lives?
Fuck you!
Okay.
No goons
I
for
shoot
us.
the monorail as it leaves. I want to break the glass in space.
I told those guys that if they helped us, that they would live, and they didn't. So yeah, that's on me.
Is it?
There was Urbots, droids, and human-sized, human-looking Urbot that is not a schematic for an Urbot. For every single organ that a human has, it describes how to mimic it.
Now, I have a theory, but I didn't want to, just surprise you with it. But it will require some trust from you to me.
If I hadn't woken up with the rest of you, I might be thinking about this a lot different.
If anybody here has a clean slate, it would be you.
But you have slates to find.
What are you talking about? And he'll push the papers back at him. These are your papers.
I don't have organs to read. I don't know what it means. Can you tell me what it means? What am I?
Doesn't matter where you came from, how you got there. What matters is the choices you make as a person that you want to be.
Continue what we're doing, even if we don't know our cause that we've been fighting for?
Yes, you seek to destabilize for some purpose that you no longer know. I am curious what that purpose was or is, and if you deem it worth it once you've figured out the purpose of your life yet again.
Do we just form our lives off of our past habits then, I guess?
Until we figure out something else, I don't see why not. I'm so torn. The more I find out about myself, the more questions I have. Do I really want to throw away whatever I've built up until this point?
I guess it depends on if you want to live that life or if you were forced to live that life.
Let me read a brief description of the source. Top secret energy device, capable of self-replenishing energy infinitely with physical connection.
With self-replicating energy, the hegemony wouldn't have any rebels. They could clear out whatever they needed to.
You without memories is like a husk of the person that you were.
But I remember that we know each other.
Just give me the source, and I might let you go.
Or you could just, go about your business elsewhere. We can go our separate ways.
But I can't.
How do we know each other?
We trained together.
Did we go off together?
For a time.
Were we together?
Why does this matter to you? You're my enemy now.
Doesn't have to be that way.
How would your scanner go about reading a source that it doesn't understand?
Well, it glitched a little bit, so really it was just showing me what it could show me, which is his vitals. I can read his vitals for some reason. It only scans so much, so I think perhaps he mimics organic matter well enough that it might be tricking the computer into thinking that there's something there to read.
Self-replicating energy.
What?
I think the source that everybody keeps talking about is what green. You know, I was worried when I lost all my memories about being somebody terrible. I wanted to hide from that.
No, you're a good person. You're the best person I've known.
You put the source inside me. I'm the target.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say source?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what his Misa wants. What happened to us? There's
I
always a
wanted
truth.
more, you didn't. First one says, status report? Question mark. The second one says, you know what will happen if you go AWOL. The third one says, this will be the last message, check in or she dies. You're the one that wanted me to get the weapons. You're the one that wanted me to expand my empire and my territory.
I figured out some stuff and I'm trying to decide how I feel about it and what to do about it.
Possibly being kept at a black site. So all this has been sent to you? And you've been communicating with whoever this is?
They're asking me for status reports, and it says if I don't check in, she, whoever she is, dies.
You feel an immense sense of deja vu. You feel like you have had this exact same conversation, maybe even these exact words you have said to each other before.
The more people tell me about myself, mainly you, it doesn't sound like I was a very nice person.
You don't have your baggage, your trauma, what you said to me last time. I'm one of the first people you're forming memories with. You don't have what happened to your family. You don't have why you left home. You don't have your first job, the first time you got hurt, the first time someone broke your heart. None of that's there. If you just give me the source, I'll leave you alone.
Are you aware of what they're going to do with it? Do you care what they're going to do with it?
I do care. I don't like Governor Malclaith, but I owe him. And I owe him this. I'm not going to stop following you.
I know.
And if you keep blowing up warp gates and shipyards and garrisons, eventually I'm going to have to stop you. Most of them have been abducted by the hegemony.
For what reason?
For labor.
Where have they been taken?
Wish I could tell you that.
What are your plans once you overthrow the governor?
We are planning to destroy the Rinholt Gate so that none may cross into Holt ever again. Why you believe you will succeed when so many others have failed?
I have nothing else that any other revolutionary has had, but eventually someone will do it, even if it's not us. And maybe we only free a few planets, or we only free yours. But that's still work in the right direction for the next person to try.
If you are able to give some demonstration of your good intentions and ability to pull through, we will consider alternative means of destabilizing the hegemonic rule in the Procyon sector.
The more I learn about myself, the less I like.
Don't think it's a reflection of the you that I know.
No, it's not. But it's just becoming more and more clear I didn't choose any of this.
We can get you out of it.
I intend to work on that.
And you don't have to work on it alone.
It would be better if I did.
Better for who?
For you.
From me.
For everybody.
But no, you said me first. It's because I'm a primo numero uno. Everybody wants to get their hands on what's inside here. God.
Yes. It's because of that. Did you expect me to deny it?
No, of course not. Because let's be fair, everybody kind of wants a piece of it, whether I like it or not. But have you also considered that there's a lot of us to get you out of it? You're not putting my
I-
life at risk here.
I know. I don't want any of you to be hurt because I need to find something out. I get the sense that he might arguably be better off if that did happen, given everything I told you all.
Maybe they would. I don't know about me.
She just kind of holds her hand out to you.
He takes her hand, and he's gonna kind of pull her in. and
She'll
he
step
puts his
closer to
hand-
him.
He puts his hand on her waist. You don't have to decide anything right now. We've got a
No.
lot of time on our hands.
I don't think I do.
Well, let's at least not think about that right now. You know what I want to think about?
What?
I think I'm in the swankiest club I've ever seen in my life. I'm dressed far better than I think I deserve to be, and I'm holding on to an angel.
Has your handler made contact with you yet?
Yeah.
Have you figured out who they are yet?
Nope.
You figure out that you're part of hegemony intelligence yet?
Yeah, I've gathered that much.
Great. Did you figure out you didn't want to be part of hegemony intelligence yet?
Yeah.
Great. I got a mission for you, and if you
You
do
have a
it
mission?
and it works, then we go get your sister.
Okay, who are you to me?
I'm your
'Cause
girl.
that was very... Oh.
You were never a drug
Okay.
dealer. You don't actually have a criminal record. You were a citizen. Yeah, that honorable discharge? Horseshit. You were good. They just tried to pin the massacre on you in order to get you into the intel and be an agent.
It was all orchestrated.
Oh yeah, that's how they do you.
What's the job?
1. You help hijack an HNN broadcast. That's the easy part. 2. You help me steal Governor Malcolus rings.
I have an artifact for the governor that he requested.
They said it was a cube. Show it to me.
Red will hold it out.
This one has very special meaning to me, as I believe it belonged to one Raymond Stillman. Is your name Raymond Stillman?
I've been talking with Ismisa, all right?
Ismisa. I believe dinner just came to us for finally. And from downstairs comes walking up the stairs slowly. Governor.
Hi.
The source is in his chest.
Red looks at Ismisa like with a look of betrayal on his face.
Do you have the rings?
Working on it.
And you see 5 rings sitting on like a mannequin hand inside the drawer. Is Misa realizing that she's beaten? She says, well, I guess the deal is off. And she swipes at the wire and leaps into the air straight through the glass above her, being propelled straight up, and goes into the sky. You scramble up the hallway. You take 1 shot in your leg. Please take level 1 harm, blasted leg, but you get to the governor, and he lies there just barely stirring. Like,
Okay.
what happened? And then he looks up at you. Whirlpool.
I don't even want There, no speeches, no nothing. We put him down like the dog he is. It's,
You
it's
shoot
a fine
him.
result. It's fine.
He goes down and stops moving. The shuttle bursts through the glass, exploding everywhere. Blue, hands over ears, goes flying, and you, Red, go flying from the building as the shuttle just rips through the building. The guards get thrown into a heap. Green, you fall through the floor somewhere, not knowing where you're going, as all of this glass just starts breaking everywhere. Fire having engulfed the building. And it is not as structurally robust as it once was. And it starts collapsing below you.
Hey, Indigo, can you hear me? Amazing idea bringing down a building. Anyways, next time, make sure I'm not in the building as it's falling.
Hey, guy, one question. Where's Blue? I thought she was with y'all.
I'll drop her off to you later. I'll be in touch.
Ismisa.
Oh man.
Ah, shit.
You just assassinated Governor Malclaith.
I didn't.
No, it's okay. I ought to thank you, actually.
I was hoping that may be of assistance to you. Is your debt paid?
Oh, there is no debt. Slate's clean. For the most part. I'm just keeping Whirlpool here for insurance.
Oh, I figured. I know your game.
I don't need the source anymore.
Excellent.
I just want those rings.
The rings that the governor had?
Yeah.
Like, the important thing is you and Whirlpool are okay. Let me talk with everyone else, and I'll get back to you.
You walk around the corner through an alley, and you see sitting next to a trash can messing with their own computer terminal is someone that looks exactly like you.
I assume you are the more handsome Glover of the two of us.
I need to play you something. It's your voice that comes on the recording. Hey, Nalani. I know it's been years. I'm sorry about that. I know things didn't exactly end for us the best, but I got no one else I can trust or turn to make sure that this gets back to me at the right time. And I got a lot of people's safety that are dependent on me. I know you didn't like when I ran away. I know you disagree with what I was trying to do. I know you think the hegemony can be trusted. I know you think we can change things from the inside. I know you're probably going to report all of this. But I got no one else. So here it goes. A few weeks ago, Iris came to me in a pickle. Her sister's being held hostage by one of the black groups. She's been bent over a barrel, having to report on us for months now. She came clean about all of it. Crying, drunk, messy. I thought maybe we should go to the captain. Whirlpool's a bit of a hard ass. I didn't think that was gonna go so well. So I'm an old man now, brother. You're an old man too. 2 minutes younger. But I gotta help this girl. She's in over her head. She didn't deserve any of this. She got set up. She got put into it. So I gotta tell you what I'm gonna do, so at least someone out there knows what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take Firefly's artifact. I'm gonna wipe us all. It's the only way I can protect her. It's the only way people are not gonna know what she did. I already wiped Ash's memory. And all I got left, well, you know. I don't know what that's going to mean for us. I don't know if you're going to turn me in. I don't know if you're going to send the dogs after us. But I got to tell someone, if I don't see you again, no, I never gave up on you. And I never will. Hope you find the right time to show this to me. And I hope it's not too late when you do. Love you, brother. You're no longer my enemy. I don't hate you. I never did. I did hate the governor. I'm glad he's dead. I've got to answer to Duran. Maybe one day. I'll have to answer for what I've done here, for not stopping you sooner, for following you instead of killing you. I don't expect you to be grateful for that, given everything that I put you through over the last month or so. Still, the Church of Stellar Flame are a bunch of mystic-hating, artifact-destroying zealots. And outside of the guilds, they are now the true power in the Procyon sector. And you just handed them the keys to the kingdom by killing Malklaith. I know you don't trust me. I've given you no reason to. But if you really need help, if it won't hurt me or what I want, and he looks at you, Red, I will help you. And I can only hope, if it's convenient for you and I need your help, you might at least think about it before you tell me to go fuck myself.
Good evening, Procyon Sector. Earlier this week, a group of petty thugs took to the HNN headquarters to broadcast a message of hate and deceit to the populace of our glorious sector. These punks and evil doers would have you believe their poison and lies about our most respected leaders. They think there is some lesson to learn from the so-called oppressed. Those have been forgotten by society. But the only lesson here is that HNN needs better security. A step that I've taken so that none of our wonderful populace will have to listen to such nonsense again. But these bottom feeders are barely worth speaking about. I want to take a moment to address the real threat of the Procyon sector. The terrorist group, known only as PRISM. These upstart band of mercenaries, headquartered in a Conjugar-class corvette, is a danger to society. Their radical philosophy has now spread to other fringe groups like Conclave 01 and the Janus Syndicate. Even the Bornico group, located right here in Warren, has shown terroristic ties. I will not be intimidated into silence. The people of the Procyon sector will not be intimidated into silence. These groups and all of their allies are now enemies of the hegemony. I have ordered all 51st Legion personnel, as well as specially assigned liaisons from the Church of Stellar Flame, the Guild of Engineers, and local planetary law enforcement to shoot on sight, and to shoot to kill. To ensure that justice is done, I will now reveal the face of our enemy, to ensure that these heinous insurrectionists are once and for all brought to heel. Rodney Glover, also known as Quick. Raymond Stillman, also known as Firefly. Iris Mora, also known as Nova. The android, known only as Ash. And their leader, the most dangerous of them all, Eden of the Fifth Sea, also known as Whirlpool. These individuals are dangerous not only because of their skill set, but because of what possesses them. They have it in their minds that they have a duty to destroy what we all hold dear. Peace, stability, and justice. That is what these terrorists have come to destroy, and I will not let them. If you see any of these people, no matter what planet, no matter what sector, those who turn them in, dead or alive, will be rewarded with 100,000 credits each. And those who encounter them and choose not to report them will be subject to an ex parte military tribunal and executed as enemies of the hegemony. This is a battle for the very soul of the galaxy, and I intend to win it! Long live the hegemon.